Hello, we're the Foodo project, and my name is Chris. My teammates are Ken, Shirley, and Jerry. The Foodo high-level idea is to be an app to make the restaurant finding experience more streamlined and social. Users create Foodo lists to track the restaurants they want to visit, and the app gathers restaurant information automatically, such as location, opening hours, phone number, and ratings. It also introduces social features such as real-time reviews and sharing Foodo lists amongst users. The target audience is those who like going out to try new restaurants or those who already have a backlog of restaurants they want to visit.
Our main actors are registered and unregistered users, as well as actors to interact with external services. Our first central use case, manage reviews, is only available to registered users who can add and delete reviews on a restaurant info page. The second use case, search for restaurant information, is available to both registered and unregistered users. A list of restaurants that meet the user's query are displayed, and the user can select the restaurant to display relevant information. The third central use case, manage Foodo lists, is available to registered users only. They can create or delete Foodo lists and add, delete, check, or uncheck restaurants on those Foodo lists. Our first non-functional requirement is for our app to take no more than 3 seconds to boot up. To verify that our app satisfies this requirement, we use the Firebase performance page to measure how long this process takes. Based on these tests, we got an average boot time of 1.88 seconds, which is well within our requirements. Our second non-functional requirement is for the app to take less than 2 seconds to load restaurant information data. We use the same method using Firebase performance to measure the API response time and found that it varies from between 4 milliseconds to 224 milliseconds, which is also within our requirements.
We decided to implement a modern, clean-looking UI to add complexity to our app. We integrated swipe gestures to reduce clutter and increase accessibility for simple tasks. We added these gestures for sharing and deleting to-do lists and deleting, checking, and unchecking a restaurant from a to-do list. The implementation was done by writing custom item touch helper callback functions that respond to a user swipe direction. Once the user swipes past a certain threshold percentage, an HTTP request is sent to the server based on the current action, and the UI is updated accordingly. An animation was also added for the share Foodo list pop-up to enhance its aesthetic. This was done using XML animation files that allowed us to adjust the opacity and on-screen position. When a Foodo list is shared with a valid user, the pop-up on the left screenshot will morph into an envelope before flying out of the screen as if it was being mailed to the user.
For contributions, I implemented Foodo list and Foodo list restaurant front-end features and some swipe gestures.
I implemented the MongoDB models, most of the backend endpoints, and backend test cases.
I implemented the real-time update feature, some backend endpoints, and tests.
And I implemented restaurant information features, leading reviews, and Google authentication.
When working on this project, we realized how important the software application development process is. This process allowed us to think about our project in depth at a very early stage so that we didn't run into any surprises later on. Each stage paved the way for the next, making the process very smooth. We also learned the importance of software development practices. We were able to save time by catching bugs early on with automated tests. We also increased productivity by writing clean code, which was enforced by using Code.C. Finally, good teamwork and communication also proved to be crucial to the success of the project.
So now we're going to demo our Foodo app. We're going to start off not logged in. So you can see the app is going to block the user from creating a Foodo list there, adding a restaurant to a Foodo list, which just happens here, and then sending a review. We're also going to open up the map just to let you know that all users can access the map. It's just whether or not they're populated or not. So we logged in. We created a Foodo list called demo. Now we're going to add this Domino's Pizza to the demo Foodo list and also send a review, which you can see pops open in the emulator screen, so it's real time. The restaurant exists in the Foodo list and also exists in the map as a pin. You can check, uncheck, and now we're going to share the demo Foodo list to the emulator account. You can see the little animation there, mail. You can see the demo Foodo list shows up. Verify, same Domino's Pizza restaurant. Now we're going to delete the restaurant, delete the Foodo list. It doesn't exist in the map anymore. And now we log out.